Hi everyone and welcome to day 5 of your Work Up programme. Today we are going to be doing similar to what we did last Wednesday but with upper body. So we're going to have upper body weight exercises only. 6 exercises, we're going to do each of them 3 times. At the end of one of each we'll have a big rest and then we'll go back and repeat it 2 more times. So I have 30 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, and let's get started with the warm-up with your arms across your chest. On Monday, obviously, we increased our exercises. We're working up, so we need to make this progress. But because we're doing different body parts today, last week we did legs, we're just sticking with the 20 minutes for today's workout, and then next week we'll have okay. And as of next week, we will be working total body. Okay, now we need to shoulders around, just loosen them up a little bit. And back the other way, just loosen up your shoulders. And then wait to just stretch and stretch. Just keep that flowing through, back, chest, one more of each. Then I want to just come round to the front and just do a little windmill. Touch, touch. Just stretch out the lower back and the hips a little bit. And one more on each side. Okay, then I'm going to just split bend and straighten. I'm going to be sitting down, not sitting down, sitting down for a couple and laying down. So your first exercise, and then you split them up, is going to be a tricep dip. If you don't have a bench, a chair, a table that you can use, we're just going to go on the floor. And if tricep dips are difficult for you, instead of what I'm going to show you next, what I want you to do, I want you to put your fingers together, hands together rather, and I want you to bend, and straighten your arms. Otherwise, follow me down to the floor. And you're going to hands pointing towards your toes. You're going to lift yourself up, and you're just going to lower your elbows. Let's go. So the further away from you your feet are, the more difficult it will be. And all you're doing is bending your elbows to lower you to the ground. We've got 15 more seconds. Just bend and straighten. Push right back up so you're sitting up in the shoulders. And in 3, 2, 1. We're going to come up for some of the wall jumps. And find a wall. I want your hands chest height, just more than hip width apart. And the same thing, you are going to bend your elbows, push yourself away from the wall. Let's go. Bend. And in the way. Push away. It's mimicking what you would do on the floor in a push-up. Obviously, a lot of the weight is being taken by the fact that you are upright. Rest it there. And next up, we have Superman. If you cannot lay on your tummy, I want you to go bird dog. So bird dog, you're on your knees, opposite arm and opposite leg come from the floor. Superman, down on the floor. And you're lifting up, holding a second, and then back down again. Let's go. Hold and down. And we'll do different things, different variations rather, of this exercise in the next 2 rounds. So now just squeeze everything up and then bring it back down for 15 more seconds. And rest it there. On the back up. So plank up, down. I want you on your knees. Now you're going to do, drop one elbow, drop the elbow, and back down, and back down. So elbow, elbow, and let's go. Make sure that your elbow and your palm are staying beneath your shoulder. 15 more seconds. 3, 2, rest it there, and in the next round, whichever you did not use, whichever side you're using first, rather, I want you to flip it around. Okay, next up, isometric chest squeeze. If you have a weight or something, feel free to hold it. Otherwise, you're just going to press together the palms of your hand as hard as you can in front of your chest. So let's go. You squeeze in as hard as you possibly can, pushing the palms like you're trying to touch the opposite side of the room. So just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 10 more seconds. Just keep squeezing. You might be a little shaky. That's okay. Just squeeze. 3, 2, 1. And rest it there. And now we've got some lateral and front raises. So we're going to do, we're going to lift our shoulders, not our shoulders, our elbows to shoulder height. And back down. Then you're going to do the same at the front. Let's go. So up to shoulder height, down, and then front, and down. And we're just working this tiny little deltoid muscles, so you're working up. One's at the side, so lateral ones, and one's at the front. So it's just a little muscle in here. So up, out, up. And last one, and drop it there. You've got a 30-second rest now, and we're going to go back to those tricep dips. So if you do have something that you can just elevate yourself on the floor, as long as it's not too soft and you sink into it, and it's sturdy, so you can tip over, then use that, or a bench, anything. Otherwise we're on the floor, or you stood up and you're doing squeeze and squeeze. Okay. And let's go back into that and dip down. Squeeze upwards. So you should be sitting nice and high in your shoulders when you come back. And the elbows should be fully extended. And you have 7 more seconds. And rest it there and you're back up for those wall jumps. So again, hands back at chest height. And you just want to push yourself away from the wall. So 3, 2, 1. Elbows in and back out. So nose to the wall, and then use your hands to push yourself back away. You have 15 more seconds. Then we're going to go down to the Superman or that bird dog, and we'll have a little variation. Last one. And rest. And this time, if you're doing bird dog, it's the same thing again. If you're doing Superman, this time, I want you to come up and out and back down. Let's go. So like a swim. So up and stretch forward, bring them back in and down. $15 more seconds. And we'll go back into those plank up downs. Commandos, whatever you like to call them. Last one. Okay, and back up onto your knees. You have to do these on your toes, you absolutely can. But we're trying to keep this beginner level, so I'm going to stay I'm going to stay on my knees, so let's go. So the wider you have your knees, the better that's going to be for your balance. Oops, I was supposed to be changing hands, so switch. So if you're leading with your left hand last round, then lead with your right one. And in the next round, let's make 10 more seconds. And rest it there. And we're back up to that isometric chest squeeze. So I'm going to grab a weight now so I can show you. If you have a weight, what you're doing is holding it there and you are just squeezing. Let's go. And it doesn't really matter how heavy the weight is. All we're bothered about is how hard you squeeze that weight. So just keep squeezing. Hold, hold, hold. 15 more seconds to just squeeze. You need to sing yourself a little song. Spin around in a circle. 5 more seconds, just keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1. And rest it there. I'll back to 2, your lateral raise and your front raise. I'll go there in 5 seconds. And if you have small weights, you can hold them. And we can go with the small weights. We're just trying to keep this body weight for now. That's good. And up, so you squeeze your shoulders up. So from the back, squeezing. You want to keep the shoulders nice and tight as you're doing it, not kind of flopping around. You're squeezing up. Last one. Rest it there. 30-second rest. Back in for the final round. So you're back on the floor or standing up to do your tricep extension. If you're not doing your tricep dips. Let's think about going. 15 seconds, 10 seconds. And try to straighten your legs out as far as you possibly can. And up we go. 3, 2, 1, and then let's go. Oops. Two more. And rest it there, and we are back up for those wall push-ups. I'm going to hold the wall. And we're going to go. In 5 more seconds. Take a little bit more rest there because I just could not get my hands together. And let's go. And just push. Elbows should be relatively close to your chest. And 10 more seconds or 7. And last one. Rest it there. Back on the floor for Superman. Going to do something slightly different again. So this time, I want you to have your arms out in a T, or more of a T. I want you to just hold here. If you need to drop it down, drop it down. But otherwise, I want you to just squeeze up away from the floor. And again, if you can't be up away from the floor, you're going to go into that bird dog. 15 more seconds. Hold it up if you can, hold it up, hold it up. 7 more. And rest it there. Well done, everyone. And now you're back for the final round of this plank up downs. And you can alternate your hands in this one. So each time you come up, switch whichever hand you're going down. And let's go. Fifteen more seconds. Oh, I forgot which side I'm doing. And the last one. And rest it there. Back to the iso chest squeeze. Grab a weight if you have one. Just push your palms together if you do not. And in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get squeezing. It's the last one. So squeeze like your life depends on it. Just keep squeezing. Hard as you possibly can. 15 more seconds. Squeeze those hands together. Shake, shake, shake. Just squeeze, 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 squeeze. And 3, 2, 1. And rest it there. And then we're going to go back with a lateral raise and a front raise. So let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are up the side, squeeze, and then down. I'm going to make you do a little bonus round of these ones. So we're going to rest. And rest it there. Just shake everything out for 15 seconds, or pick any other exercise that we've done today, whichever is your favourite, and do that. So last one, 30 seconds. Pick your favourite, and let's go. If you don't have a favourite, then just do this one. Squeeze upwards, squeeze to the front. In the last 15 seconds. Now we're going to cool it. Last 10. Squeezing the shoulders as you bring them up. And rest it there. Shake your hands, lift your arms above your head and pull that elbow towards. And a nice stretch down that tricep. And switch it over. Opposite arm. Pull the elbow. And then arm over the chest. Drop the head to the opposite side. And switch. So that's not a workout where you've got super sweat. But hopefully you are feeling some burn in your shoulders, in your triceps, in your chest maybe. And then rest, and then I want you to just link your fingers, and then you just push, and around your back up. Round. Keep pushing those palms away. Rest it there, and I want you to find a wall or a door or anything where you can just spin away and get this nice stretch down your chest. Keep there, just pull away from it. You'll feel it down your bicep a little bit as well. And switch it around. Same thing again. 4. And the last one, just pull your palm back towards your wrist. Just depending on the angle, so you'll feel that stretch the most. Switch to the side. Just pull. And give it all a shake. And that is day 5 done. I would very much love for you to like and subscribe. Join me at the end of the week for our upper body stretch, where we'll just loosen up all those muscles that we've been working out this week. And I will see you then.